Hello everyone. Welcome to English class of Northeast Skill Center. In today's lesson, you will learn how to participate effectively in discussions in English, something which you may need to do in your personal, professional and academic life. At the end of this class, you should be able to explain the importance of taking turns to speak without interrupting the speaker. Also, you will know the appropriate ways to express agreement and disagreement and the importance of settling disagreement in an amicable way. During conversation, it is important to take turns while you are conversing with others. So what is taking turns? Turn taking is a term which is used for the manner in which orderly conversation normally takes place. A basic understanding can come right from the term itself. It's the notion that people in conversation take turns in speaking. However, analysis goes deeper, such as how people know when it's their turn to speak, how much overlap there is between speakers, when it's okay to have overlap, and how to consider regional or gender differences. Let's see why it is important to take turns while speaking. When conversing with others, you should speak only when the other person has completed making his point. Interrupting when the other person is speaking not only looks rude, but it also prevents effective communication between two people. Taking turns is important so that everyone should be allowed to communicate their ideas fully and clearly. Also, cultural differences in matters of turn-taking can lead to conversational breakdown, misinterpretation of intentions, and interpersonal, intergroup conflict. Interruptions can happen during conversation in many different forms. One way to interrupt is to cut the other person off when he or she is speaking. Another kind of interruption is answering a call or sending a message when the other person is speaking. This increases the chance of miscommunication between the individuals. You should only interrupt to improve the conversation. For example, say yes or I understand. That will give signal to the speaker that his or her viewpoint is being understood by the listener. However, if it's absolutely necessary to interrupt, then you should use appropriate words so that it doesn't seem rude to the speaker. Let's see what kind of words we can use to interrupt someone when he or she is not finished making the statement. Sorry to interrupt, but can I add something here? Is it okay if I jump in for a second? If I might add something. Such kind of words you can use during conversation. In a discussion, agreeing or disagreeing with someone's point of view is a normal part of conversation. You will most likely have to respond views when conversing with others. This may happen when you are attending a meeting, an interview, in a group discussion, or just socializing with others. Agreement and disagreement can take place while expressing your opinions and views. You must use appropriate words when responding to the viewpoint of others. Let's see some examples of the words or phrases you can use to signal the other person that you are expressing your viewpoint. In my opinion, if you ask me, I think that. Don't you think? It seems to me. According to. I feel. Let's see some examples of how you can use these words while conversing with others. In my opinion, it was the most emotional episode in the series. Don't you think that you would enjoy being famous? It seems to me that your question is an interesting one. I feel everything will get all right. Don't you think she's right? According to my views, he's correct. We will now see some examples of words we can use to express agreement. I agree totally. Rohit is a good student. That's right. When you greet him, you must strangle him with all your strength. I guess you are right. The point he mentioned during the meeting was sensible. That's a good point. Examples of some words which we can use to express disagreement. His views are not correct. I am afraid. I disagree. I am not sure whether to listen to him or not. I don't agree what you said. Let's practice how you can express your agreement while conversing with others. Reena, hey, look at my new ring. Isn't it cool? Sheena, yes, I absolutely agree with you. Your ring is so cool. It perfectly matches with your finger. It must be a very expensive ring. Now, let's practice how you can express your disagreement while conversing with others. Johnny, hey, what do you think about this movie? Jiku, I think this movie is really good. Johnny, I don't think so. This movie is so boring that I sleep while watching it. The plot is flat and there is not any suspense in the story. I like watching film, but this time I disagree with you. Let's practice some more examples of how you can express your viewpoint. Tanu, what is your opinion about the taste of meatball? Manu, I think its taste is delicious. Tanu, are you sure? I think it needs something. It tastes like something is missing. Manu, no, I don't think so. It tastes fine to me. When you express disagreement to a person's viewpoint, you must do so in an amicable manner. You must use appropriate words when responding to the viewpoint of others. Conflicts can often happen by disagreements that are not expressed in a proper manner. So, this was all about today's class. Hope you have understood today's lesson and objectives. Thank you for watching the video.